Alaska Airlines to buy 200 new jets over a decade, 737 MAXs and maybe Airbus A321s. Alaska Airlines plans to buy 200 new airplanes for the decade ahead as part of an aggressive growth plan, and the troubled Boeing 737 MAX, grounded for almost a year and with clearance to fly again still months away, will be a big part of its enlarged jet fleet. A message posted internally this week informed Alaska's pilots that the company has purchased two 737 MAX simulators to train its pilots. One will be operational by the end of June and the second by year-end. While we don't yet know the exact makeup of our future fleet, we do know the 737 MAX will be a significant part of it, the pilots were told. The one uncertainty hanging over the fleet plan is whether Alaska will keep for the long term any of the Airbus jets it inherited from its 2016 acquisition of Virgin America, or phase them out and revert to an all-Boeing airline. In a message to pilots, Alaska's Vice President of Flight Operations John Ladner said the airline may choose to keep a number of the large Airbus A321 jets and, if so, they will likely be deployed primarily in our Seattle hub. The MAX crisis means the Seattle-based carrier will likely extend leases on some of its Airbus planes, which will certainly remain in Alaska's fleet through at least 2025, the message says. Travelers will see many more the Airbus jets out of Seattle-Tacoma International Airport starting this fall because Alaska will wind down its Airbus pilot base in Los Angeles and shift it to Seattle. Getting ready for the MAX. Alaska in 2012 ordered 37 Boeing 737 MAXs. It was supposed to have 3 of the jets by now, but has none yet because of the grounding of the aircraft following 2 fatal accidents. Boeing is currently targeting mid-summer for winning Federal Aviation Administration (FAA) approval to fly the airplane again, though because a certification flight has been pushed out to late April, that target may still slip. Alaska cannot begin the necessary MAX pilot training until that clearance is given. Then the airplanes already built will have to be taken out of storage and readied to fly. It will take at least a month after the MAX is ungrounded before any airline could be ready to fly passengers on the airplane. Alaska hopes to have 10 MAX 9s delivered by year-end and is already prepping for them. Nigel Sargent, director of the Alaska's flight simulator operation, is quoted in the internal posting saying that his team has been working on an accelerated timeline to certify the simulator in order to help get our pilots through training before we begin flying the MAX. There are only a handful of MAX sims in North America, so it's great that we'll have one, he added. The MAXs are critical to Alaska's expansion plans. At employee meetings in January, management outlined the airline's strategy over the. For more on this story, visit the news article link.